What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dennis Dunn, coming to you with a quick informational video, and maybe help some of you women out, maybe it won't. I'm gonna call this video Black Women Whore to Wife Light Switch. And you say why I come up with the titles? Because every day on my page I try to say something to try to help women become better women in order to attract a better man, because you are what you're attracting. If you keep attracting bullshit, you're putting that bullshit out there for bullshit can come to you. So I tell a woman, try to be nicer, try to act docile, try to act submissive, try to act like a wife, try to do these things here. I mean, most women will say this, when you tell them to do those kind of things, they typically come back with, once I find the right man, I will stop going to the club. Once I find the right man, I'll settle down. Once I find the right man, I will start dressing appropriately. They always say once they find the right man, they'll change up their life, which is hardly ever happens. People are accustomed to doing certain things that they do, and usually when they stop doing it for somebody, in time, they go right back to what they was used to, and this is why a lot of people break up. You can't take a person out of their environment, they will return there. It's an animal instinct kind of thing. Well, women, I'm gonna ask you this. How many great professional athletes you know that didn't practice? How many leaders of a company didn't study their company and go through all kinds of meetings and do things so they can become that leader? How many people do you know run anything or lead in anything without them being able to tell you exactly how they did it, practice up to it? It's rare, and it's rare that we run into, I guess you could say, like a jackpot kind of thing, to where we just, it happens, but it's rare that we run into a jackpot to where we just get everything we want without having to work to get towards it. But somehow y'all women feel like y'all can pretty much treat people like shit, act shitty, have an attitude. Because if you look at most women's pages, they love to tell people how they don't put up with shit, and it take a real man to handle them as if they supposed to belong in the fucking zoo or something. Because if you have to handle somebody, that's something I say about my damn dog on a leash. But women feel like they have to be handled, and if a real man can handle me, you know, if I get a real man and shit like that and all that bullshit they say. Well, women, if you want to become a wife, why don't you act like a wife first? Dress a certain way. And it mainly comes from women who curse and have naked pictures on Facebook and got their ass shaked at the camera on Facebook. If you ask them, well, you know, if you take these pictures down, you might get a respectable man. They say, well, once I get a respectable man, I take these pictures down. Respectable men aren't attracted to piece of shit ass women, and that's what you come off as a piece of shit ass woman. Whenever you got your ass aimed at the camera, you're putting it out there that you want men to lust over you. Regardless if that's what you're gonna say, that's what you are attracting. If you curse all the time and talk shit all the time, you come off as a hood ass woman. So you're gonna probably attract a hood ass man. That's just how it goes. So for all the women who keep attracting nigga after nigga after nigga, cause y'all are attracting these type of niggas. Don't act like you're only attracting one nigga per 5 years. The average woman that I see average about 3 to 4 dicks. At least a year, at least. That means it's more, at least. The average woman, at least 4 dicks a year. There's no way. And the worst thing about it, men hate women with reputations of getting fucked by everybody. But somehow y'all feel like y'all can fuck the world, be able to find you a good man. At this point, you probably find a simp. A man that pretty much had nowhere else to go. You know, and a lot of men have simped before. I've simped before. But women, if you practice being a wife, if you practice being a lady, practice clean yourself up. Clean up your act. Have a better attitude towards things. You don't have to act tough and act like you gonna beat the world up whenever somebody says something to you. Clean up your act, present yourself as a respectable lady, respectable man to come to you. You get respectable results. You keep wanting to act like you're hood and fuck the world and I don't need a nigga for this type of shit, you're gonna get type of niggas that don't wanna be a nigga anyway, but they still gonna have a dick for you. So it makes sense why black women have 70% of kids born out of wedlock, because they don't need a nigga and they refuse to act like a wife in order to get a nigga, but they never refuse to get dick. I'm just saying, act like a wife, you might become a wife. Dennis the Dunn, I'm out.